I mean, all up on it. My hand closed. Hi, I'm BX Beats Boy. Today we're going to be talking about Tipster. He's a clown, straight bozo, straight loser. I did a video essay on him and maybe even some of his commentary friends recently, or maybe a while back. I smoke, Sabi. Anyway, we're going to take a look at more of the recent things involving him, Kefus, his falling out with his friends like I predicted. If you would like to take a look at that video where I called it all from the beginning, go check it out. I will have it linked in the description as well as in the pinned comment. Let's take a look at this, man. I told you it's going to be nasty. It was nasty. I want to talk about this whole Tipster quitting the commentary community thing. There's a lot of noise going on, by the way. So just because you hear some yelling in the hallways or some music blasting, just know I'm trying to get through this. I got no control over my neighbors. But yeah, Tipster, who was a nasty, nasty, toxic, disgusting wannabe content creator, actually came out recently and said, yo, I'm done with the commentary community because they're so toxic and nasty. And now he's being confronted by one of his friends, or I should say the people that he allowed to punk him on a regular basis. He's being confronted and he has no answers. I want to take a brief look at this, man. Not the full thing, but just take some looks at a few clips and give my opinions, man. Let's get straight into it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let's go.
I felt like the community was like an unhealthy place for me to be, right? And so like I made the decision to like leave because it was a genuinely unhealthy place for me to be. You know, it's one of those things where like, you know, we always talk about how like Jalen runs into a lot of the problems she has because like she's probably like in a place that she doesn't belong because it results in this pattern of her like getting into these really sticky situations. And I kind of found myself in that same thing where it's like, okay, if I'm having like mental health issues related to my association with this community, maybe it's time for me to leave, you know, looking out for like my own best interests, I guess you can say.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like what problems were you having? Like, how was the community like fucking bad for you or something? Like, and when you say community, like who are we even talking about? Is it just,
I mean, it's just the greater community. It's like the orbiters to the community. It's like, you know, other creators in the community, just as a whole, like it wasn't a healthy place for me to be. And so I decided that it would probably be best for me to move on.
Well, aren't you like making the same type of content though?
Yeah, but like I don't have to associate with the community in order to do that, right? Like I can kind of just exist in my own, I guess you could say, side of the internet or whatever.
Well, I don't really see much of a difference in like what you're doing now versus then. That's what I'm like confused about. Like it doesn't really make any sense to me because if you're covering the same stuff and you keep saying like you're not interacting with certain aspects of it, like what are you talking about?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that I haven't really engaged with like the rest of the community in a while now. I mean, like even like look at like your show. When was the last time I called into your show, right? It's been a really long time.
Right.
Yeah.
So you think like the area around like my show is like too toxic or something?
I mean, you know, I don't mean to say this to like sound like a dick or whatever, but like, yeah, like to some extent, yeah. I found myself with that part of the community, just like it genuinely, truly wasn't a healthy place for me to be.
Well, why? Like, what were they doing?
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I found myself like getting into these stupid situations where I was like responding to shit that I really shouldn't have like bothered with or whatever, or like getting upset about things that like I probably should have just like fucking ignored. And it was just like this like weird like impulse of like anytime some stupid little drama happened, I always felt the need to like engage with it. And so,
okay, I'll tell you exactly what the problem is. Problem is that Tipster is too soft. Tipster is so afraid to just blatantly say, hey guys, I'm not built like that. You guys go for a free-for-all and wild out. And I'm just not prepared for that. For one, I have a lot of mental health things that I need to work on. And I can't dish out. Oh, hold on. I want to make sure I phrase it right. I can't receive the same things that I dish out. In the past, I've definitely done a lot of things that I would be able to handle myself. Currently, I'm speaking as if I'm Tipster right now. I'm not speaking for myself, BX Beats Boy. Him, as in Tipster, has done a lot of things in his coverage of commentary. The same thing as AugieRFC or Nicholas DeOrio, Bo Blacks, everyone in that crew. that he knows is going to make him look crazy because he can't handle those same things the exact same way Jalen was going through it, right? Jalen dishes out a certain type of thing the same way everyone in the commentary community, oh, this dog pal, get on one person, oh, you're doing this, moral police, but them themselves cannot receive that type of backlash. Tipster is realizing that he's in that wave, so he's saying right now, I don't want to associate with you guys publicly currently because I know it's going to come back to bite me. Because you guys are the same ones who will cancel everyone who does that. So I'm getting out ahead of it right now. I'm making friends with everyone you canceled. I'm trying to build a community outside of y'all, which is what you should have been doing the whole time. But trying to build a community outside of y'all. So now I'm not so dependent on a bunch of people that literally destroy me and roast me on a constant basis. Right? I'm trying to get out and go ahead and be friends with the Keffels and be friends with Jalen and do all of this thing. All these people that I've criticized for copyright striking and trying to take down channels. Now I'm with that because guess what? If you guys keep coming at me, I might eventually start sending out copyrights because I'm Tipster, the big punk, and I want people to love me. That's what he's saying. I don't know if Augie doesn't want to accept that or he's trying to get him to publicly admit that because this conversation could have been had privately. So I think he's trying to get Tipster to fully denounce himself and then he could become the new commentary punching bag for real. And then that way they can dissociate themselves fully. I think that's what Augie might be trying to do behind the scenes. And I think Tipster is just too soft to just keep it real and let it be known, hey, listen, I'm woke now. I'm Tipster and I'm woke. So I'm going to disassociate with my previous friends.
Your fan base or your guys' fan bases, like the way they would like react to shit. Like, if you want a perfect example of like something that like you said, for example, that I wasn't happy about, the coverage of like the AP situation, there was something that was said during your coverage that I don't mind if you cover it. Like, it's a funny situation, right? Obviously, cover whatever you want to cover. But like, one of the things that you said in that like stream that like kind of bothered me, if I'm being totally honest with you, is you had reached out to me and you had asked like, yo, like, what's the deal with like you and this girl? Is there something going on? Like, what's the deal? And I kind of like let you know, like, yeah, you know, it sucks. It's a shitty situation, but like, there's nothing going on between, you know, me and this girl or anything like that. It's just, I guess she just got upset. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what I said, but basically I told you there's nothing going on with me and this girl that's like cheating on my wife or anything like that. And then like you went on your stream when you turned around and you said, Tipster said this isn't cheating, but I got to be honest, big X to doubt. And so like when I saw that, like admittedly, I didn't really appreciate that. And that has resulted in this like constant shitstorm of like, I always have to hear about how I cheat on my wife with e-girls all the time ever since then. And it's like, do I like that? No. Like, is it bridge burning worthy that happened? No, it's not. But like at the same time, like, was it frustrating to deal with? Yeah, of course it was.
You think like I contributed to people saying that you like cheated on your wife or something by saying that? Or are you just more personally offended by me saying
I mean, to be completely honest, to some extent, yeah. Like, I don't think that was your intention, but I think, yeah. Because we talked about this recently when I DM'd you about something. And I was like, I think your audience doesn't understand sometimes that it's a joke. Right? Like, they take it seriously. They think it's like a real thing. So like when you said that, I don't know if you actually felt like what you were saying was true, or I don't know if that was a joke, another joke by you, but your audience took it seriously. Right? So,
well, yeah, I mean, okay. If you're talking about the AP DMs or whatever, it's like, I mean, you were fucking flirting with her in private, right?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, maybe that's your interpretation of like flirting, but no, that's not flirting. I think when people fail to
think about how like hot she looks and that she was your like goth mommy and you like that shit. Like,
well, the funny thing about the goth mommy thing is that like goth mommy wasn't even a name that I gave her. It was someone in my chat who gave her that name. She was on my stream one time and she had her face cam on, right? And like somebody commented that she looked like a goth mommy, and it was in reference to the fact that she looked goth. And she's a mom, right? So that became like this meme between us and like all of our other friends and stuff that she was the goth mommy.
Oh, shut up. No, we're done. We're done. If you want to go watch that full video, go to his This man just, the misdirection. So did you flirt with her in your DMs? Well, no, you don't understand. The term goth. Did you say she was attractive and she was hot and all this? No, you don't understand. The term goth mommy. Let's forget the fact that I ran with the term, started trying to get merch made, had a whole art made, created for it, saying that I love goth mommies. Give me some goth mommies right now. Like, come on, bro. Come on, this is so funny. This is so funny. I actually like the fact that Augie didn't back down. He said, no, that wasn't a joke. You did flirt with this chick behind the scene. But then Augie still being the same person that's on some like super black pill thing. Now he's on some flirting or writing a message that's like cheating. Now I guess it's a whole bunch of just messiness. I think this is nasty. I think it's a nasty situation. And I think that Tipster, he's not leaving the commentary community. That's his fancy way of saying I'm not associating with a bunch of these people anymore. Now I'm going to be my sensitive punk self, and I'm going to go and kiss Keffel's butt, and I'm going to go and kiss Jalen butt. A bunch of people that I've done a plethora of videos on, giving them criticism, saying how evil they were. Now I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think even at one point he says he was sorry for Susie Lou. Yo, but I'm telling you, this dude is a joke. He's a joke. I've been saying this the whole time. Now he wants to come out and say he's toxic. You want me to believe you, Tipster? Come out and tell people how you was making phone calls or just calls, right? Metaphorically, contacting bigger content creators, telling them not to work with smaller content creators. Not just me, but there's a plethora of creators that Tipster has gone out his way to tell people not to work with, actually slowing down their careers and their growth. There's content creators that are huge that hate me, and I still to this day have no idea what I even did to them. Oh, you're friends with Tipster, so automatically now you just don't like me. It's because the commentary bros don't like me. Now that's the type of time you're on. He now, after denouncing the commentary community, has free reign to be as woke as he wants to be and to be as soft as he wants to be and feel like he owes nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He should have been like this the whole time, right? I don't think that this deserves no backlash because this is just as fraud as iDubbbz switching up or Hello Leash coming out that she was being a hypocrite and all these other things. He's the same way. And he's admitting it. I don't think he should get more credit for admitting it because he hasn't fully admitted it. I want the same type of energy Creepshow Art was getting because this man is as disgusting. And if he's admitting that he was doing these disgusting things, then come out and admit it. Oh no, because you don't want the commentary community to get on you. You want to be able to say that they all nasty and you don't want to be associated with them without actually saying it because you don't want to deal with the backlash. Tipster, you soft, bro. This guy, Tipster, he retired from the commentary community. I know. What sense does this make? None. What difference does this make? None. Does he still do the same type of content? Absolutely. What he's pretty much just doing is distancing himself from his friends, right? His former friends. I'm talking the AugieRFCs, the Nicholas DeOrios, the Tommy C's, all that stuff, right? But he's too afraid to just say that. He just need to be coming out here and being honest. Hey, yo, listen, guys. I know I used to kiss your butt and, allow you guys to just go crazy and disrespect me and talk about my wife. Talk about my wife and, set the trend for everybody to start roasting her. I'm sick of it. My feelings are hurt. Now, if you don't mind, I want to go over here and go enjoy the show. I'm looking at Keffels, man. She's showing it all. We know how Tipster, how he feels about seeing certain things, man. When I saw that, I saw my man liking he was liking he liked the pictures. Hey, listen. Hey, be yourself, Tipster.
Be yourself. You want to come out here and snap your fingers in a Z formation? By all means, you shouldn't let anyone stop you, bro. I don't want anyone to think that I have any kind of hate or disdain for the alphabet community. Hell nah. They some of the biggest gangsters of all time, fam. They running up. You say something, they 86 it real quick. I don't want no smoke. Whatever my opinion is, go on Patreon so I can really, really let you guys know what's up, man. But yeah, this guy Tipster, he comes on here, he cries. He don't want to tell you guys what's really going on, how he really feels, which is pretty much, hey, yo, listen, Augie, I ain't rocking with you no more. I'm woke now. Look at me. I'm woke now. He's a hypocrite. Now, I did a video talking about this guy iDubbbz and him saying that how he noticed that he wanted to make changes and apologize and all this other stuff. And I actually commended him. I'm not giving this dude Tipster the same bell, right? Or the same benefit of the doubt. And that's not because I don't like him on a person. No, not even because of that. I just seen him be so disingenuous from day one. I've been telling people this was going to happen. Not only that, but that he was faking. When he said he wasn't offended about AugieRFC and DeOrio roasting his wife. I was going to start roasting her right now, but I'm gonna let her rock. I'm letting her rock just for a little bit. Just for a while. Right? So he said that he didn't mind. Guess what? He did. And instead of actually keeping it real and letting it be known, because me, I think words, man, they don't really mean nothing, man. As long as nobody's trying to cause you harm, whatever, right? But if someone's talking about your loved one and you claim to be friends with them or be close, you should have enough pull or enough respect, right, from them to where they would just be like, okay, no problem. You don't play like that? All right, no more jokes about your family. No more jokes about your personal life. Did AugieRFC spaz out when somebody mentioned his mom before? And I have no idea what AugieRFC mom looked like. I always pictured either two things, a Martha Stewart kind of thing where she got like pearls on and like maybe a sweater vest. I was thinking something like Elaine from Seinfeld. That AugieRFC, that just says Elaine from Seinfeld child all over him. It's just in every aspect. In every form, he's just gonna just start screaming people with a P word just whenever he get out. So not that Elaine did that, but I feel like she's that petty. I feel like Elaine's that petty, man. Is that kind of saying AugieRFC acts like a woman sometimes? Yeah, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. Absolutely, I think that's nasty. When you pinning crimes on people, that's disgusting. And there's no accountability every time. And there's like a chance for him to take accountability. Nope. I say what I said. Okay, cool. All right, but with Tipster, for some reason, he's afraid of AugieRFC. He's terrified. He's scared. He's shook. In fact, he didn't start doing this until he started kissing the butt of Keffels, getting some of her following. Then, that's when my man felt comfortable. That's when he was like, let me spread my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings, Keffels. Did I ever tell you that you my hero? That's what he says. That's what he says, right? And he's like, oh, I want to stay away from the drama. That's like the most hypocritical statement. Keffels is literally the same as AugieRFC, as DeOrio, especially with his woke self. They're like, come on, you're leaving one to go to the other. Be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. If you don't like the way that this one side roasted you, say that. Stop being afraid. Why are you so scared? Why are you so scared, Tipster? Why are you so scared? You nervous? These guys got your heart shaking? Your heart pumping Kool-Aid? It always pump Kool-Aid. You probably gonna drink it and then wash it down with a large wedding cake. That's what you just wanted. That's what you wanted, man. And the softy gets what he wants. Sitting over there looking like the cartoon. What was one man from Hey Arnold? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, looking like the bully from Hey Arnold in the face. This dude's miserable. He's miserable. You need to figure out how to go and get you some action out here in these streets, fam. I really feel like that's what Tipster problem is. I think, and I am speculating because I don't fully know, but I think his wife has some kind of thing going on where they're not really active out here, right? Which is why I think she said it was okay for him to flirt with OnlyFans, or I should say be manipulated by that. Because he's a sucker. I'm talking Vampire Edward. Edward from Twilight, fam. And as you guys might know if you watch my live streams, I'm Team Jake. All day, every day, twice on Tuesday. But yeah, this guy Tipster is a clown. Straight bozo. I don't think nobody should ever respect him. That's just my personal opinion, man.
By the way, I want to openly admit this straight out the gates, okay? Zander Hall, friend of the channel, someone whose content I really enjoy, and I think he's a genuinely good dude. Every interaction I've ever had with him has been a pretty positive interaction, all right? So I do have a little bit of bias here, but having said that, I'm gonna be as fair as I possibly can. But I just want to be honest there. There is a little bit of bias there.
All right, everybody.
Yeah, he woke.
So we're gonna do a little bit of lefty drama, okay? This is a little bit more of a segment that was spurred by questions from the chat, but I've been able to basically accumulate some screenshots and some sources to what I have to say about this to help back up my reasoning here and give you guys a little bit of explanation to this, I suppose. So for the last few days, I've noticed a lot of you guys in chat have been mentioning
bias. I'm Zan's Canadian MILF mod. Yo, I know NYT Mom isn't here in the chat because she's our MILF mod. Okay, so shout out to another MILF mod in the crowd. NYT Mom is our official MILF mod. She's the official Tipster community MILF.
Hey, yo, Tipster, you ain't learned nothing yet. Like, man, you ain't learned that probably won't end well. Knowing him and how much he likes, what is it, MILF mommies or goth mommies? This dude is he different. He different. But I feel you. Go ahead, player. Go ahead, play on, player.
We love MILFs around here.
Hey, yo, this dude is corny with the soundboard.
Lance from the Serfs. Some of you guys mentioned Lance positively. Most of you guys mentioned Lance negatively if you're in my community. And when my fans were speak very negatively about Lance from the
07 to MILF mods. Yes, MILF mods are pretty fucking based. Ew. Thanks, I'm 55. Hey, you know what? Hey, if you label yourself a MILF, we're still cool with it.
He was about to say something way more nasty, like, hey, you know what? I ain't getting nothing in years, so did 5, 6, 85, the Tipster is tipping. The Tipster is tipping. What you try to do? You try to come on? Which one you want to hang out? You want to hang out? What you want to do? You gonna get some drinks? Guys, I'm not over exaggerating. He has like a famous clip where he was doing that to some girl. What you want to do? You want to hang out? Like, Tipster? Can we just focus? Where's your wife? Your wife is cool with this? She cool with the Simster? She cool with Simster, you know?
The Serfs, people who like him in my chat typically get really defensive and confused. They don't know why we don't like him here. I'll
say this about Lance. Like, I don't know Lance personally. The only things I've ever heard about Lance were I think it was in defense of Zander Hall as well. But back when I was rolling with the commentary bros, like they had a lot of like shit talk about Lance. So like I know like them. I basically very, very vaguely know of them through that. And then the other thing I know is right around the time I started covering the Illuminati drama, I got blocked by them, and I'm still blocked by them. I've had some people tell me that maybe I got in a blockchain. Apparently he was doing the whole block the blue thing. And at the time I had Twitter Blue.
Man.
So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe that's why I got blocked. But I will say the timing is pretty interesting that I start covering the Illuminati drama. He's going on the defense for Illuminati.
Tipster, you sitting here crying about being blocked is crazy. Tipster, God, I'm going to let my chat know. Hey, if Tipster ever blocked you just because you a fan of me and you said something on Twitter, please let me know. Post it in the comment section, right? Tipster blocks me like every day. Like, I ain't gonna front. If I look and just so happen to see him on my timeline and I'm not blocked, I'm definitely gonna roast him and he's gonna block me because he's a sensitive baby back bitch. But I do want to state that, in my personal opinion, there's nothing wrong with blocking someone, right? Like, they're trying to make it seem like this is like this big stance of, he blocked me for no reason. When you're doing the same thing to a plethora of people, sounds really hypocritical. But that also sounds like the Blimpster. I mean, not bad. The Simpster. I mean, dang. The Tipster. Okay, there you go. There you go. Over there looking like the green slime Ghostbuster from Ghostbusters. Tipster over there looking like a drugged out Chris Farley. Tipster sitting over there looking like his nickname in junior high school was Butterbean. Tipster looked like if he tripped while walking, he gonna roll down the hill. Tipster looked like kids bully him. Tipster looked like he ain't had food since 5 minutes ago. Tipster built like the 2009 all-you-can-eat hot dog champion. Oh, man. Tipster's not allowed to go to all-you-can-eat buffets. They block him at the entrance. Not you again, Tipster. No, all you do is you about to run us out of business. You eat everything and try to pay girls to show you their things. It ain't girl going wild. Tipster, where's your wife? How come you never come in the restaurant with your wife? How come we never see your wife? Oh man, that's why he hate me. That's why he hate me, because I'm better looking than him. I'm smarter than him. My voice sounds better. I can actually have a debate. I'm a better debater in general. My fans are actual fans, right? I never had to kiss butt. I had to kiss the commentary community butt. That's probably why this guy don't like me.
And then shortly after that, I get blocked by him. So I don't know, maybe somebody in the chat says Lance is a good guy, just naive and trusting. He'll learn. Hey, you know what? I can be charitable in that. Like, I used to be a little bit too trusting of people. I used to get way too many people get too close to me. And we're not talking about something that was like in the distant past. Admittedly, it was the fairly recent past. I had made a lot of mistakes of doing that. I don't do that anymore. I've learned from my mistakes, but okay, I can be fair that I can understand that and I can kind of empathize with that for sure.
As to why I dislike him. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of backstory to this and why I dislike Lance from the Surfs, okay? A little bit of a drama segment. I don't know how long this is going to be, but it is also going to tie into some recent events that occurred as well. Anyway, so for those of you guys that don't know, for starters, like I guess I should give you guys a little bit of background. If you aren't familiar with Thought Slime and Sophie from Mars, then I'm going to give you a little bit of lore. They're two prominent-ish progressive lefty figures.
Isn't Thought Slime the guy who like falsely accused Zander Hall of running a sex cult?
That's crazy.
Right? I'm pretty sure that's the guy who accused... I know, chat. For anybody who's not familiar with that lore, I know that sounds fucking crazy.
This nigga did all applause?
But apparently this Thought Slime guy accused Zander Hall of like having a sex cult. Or
was that the right sound effect, Tipster? You fumbling all over the place. I don't think that's the applause you should have, like the sound effect you should have for that kind of news. But I also find it funny. You saying, aren't you the guy that accused him of that? Tipster, aren't you the guy that accused me of threatening people's families with no actual evidence or proof whatsoever? But you publicly like denounced me and told everyone I was doing these things with no kind of proof or evidence? Oh, he was wrong, by the way, guys. It was a troll that was making up the thing. I think they paid like their friend to probably do this shit. Like this shit didn't even sound like me. It's crazy. But Viv, Tipster went with it because he didn't like me. Because if and I quote, when he told me behind the scenes, I'm jealous of the fact that you have so many female fans. Look how the tables have turned, man. Look at this shady ass. Down here with a bunch of goth mobbies. Oh, this guy he's nasty. He's like really on some Game of Thrones nasty. He's Cersei's nasty. He's nasty. He Littlefinger nasty. You know what I mean? With half the heart. And that's not saying much. I think it's crazy. Someone who is the king of throwing allegations out there with no kind of proof, evidence, is quick to come out here and be like, oh, well, this guy, didn't he do that? Didn't you? There's a lot of those that you've done, bro. A lot of insinuations, all of that, man. It's not really just about me. That's what Tipster does because that's what the commentary bros do. I mean, he did denounce them recently, say he don't want to do things like them, but it's kind of his thing. It'd be hard for me to believe otherwise.
Some shit like that. Like some crazy
I hate false
off the wall, bizarre shit. Which, okay, I have to say something, okay? First of all, I want to preface this by saying no disrespect to Zander Hall, okay? But like, if I look at anyone who would be running a sex cult, I'm sorry, but it wouldn't be this guy right here, okay? I'm not trying to shit on the dude. Zan, I love you, buddy, but if anybody were going to run a sex cult, it's not this fucking guy.
I'm done. He applauds his own corny joke. Oh my gosh. Tipster. Name 3 to 5 people that have ran sex cults off the top right now. Off the top right now. You probably can't, right? It's because you can't tell me really how someone who runs those actually looks. You tell me it's impossible for someone who's not like easy on the eyes well, not saying that Zander Hall did this. I'm not even judging his appearance, but that's a dumb statement to make. That's a really dumb statement to make. Like, what? You realize all the I don't want to say it too much. How many of those there are out there? Wasn't there some chick that had one for like BBWs on TikTok? I thought about doing a documentary on there and then I changed my mind. I lost interest. But fam, come on. Come on. This guy he's corny and then he applauds his own jokes. Ha ha ha. Isn't that funny? I'm the tipster. Isn't that funny? Ha ha ha. Hey, hold on one second. I want to order 17,000 chicken wings and let me get some tater tots. Put a bunch of cheese on it. And that's just the appetizer. You know I want everything else in the restaurant. Have it here in 5 minutes. I'm the tipster, bitch. He hangs up and gets back on the stream. Hey guys, I've been working out. I drunk water on the stream. How you try to lose weight for as long as I've been on YouTube and make no progress? Like at all. At all. I remember when someone was like, hey, Tipster, like, I'll donate to you. We could do a whole journey. I will support you to go to the gym. I'll pay for your gym membership. I don't have time. Cause I'll do my from home, over the computer job for a few hours, and then I do my streams. I don't have time to work out. But if you want to donate and I could get like 15 bacon cheeseburgers, I would like that. It'll take me like about an hour. I want to have about the same amount of time it would take me to go to the gym. I'm tipster, bitch. Like that's how that would end up working out. And I can make big jokes. I lost over 100 pounds. You say he eats his revenue? Oh, y'all cooking. Y'all cooking. Yeah, man, I would never trust this guy, Tipster, for anything. I'm going to roast him whenever I get a chance to. Not because I'm like so affected about how the nasty things he did and try to spread the misinfo and support anyone who spreads misinfo like Hunter Avalon, like they best of friends now. Every time that I've ever talked shit about Tipster on Twitter, he would literally tag Hunter Avalon. In fact, Tipster is such a bitch. He tags a bunch of his big creative friends whenever he has a problem with anybody. It's like whenever, especially if you have a name for yourself, like me, because I'm not just going to just disappear and not exist. My views might not be hitting sometimes, but who cares, man? I got the best supporters in the world. The best supporters. He blocks most of them. He blocks most of them after he tries to debate. Like, he won't debate me. He'll debate my fans. But yeah, every time we ever, like, I'll challenge me, hey, you want to debate? Let's go, bro. You talking crap. Let's actually debate. He'll tag all his, like, creative friends, which is why some people have beef with me, and I've never even said anything bad about them. I still to this day have no idea why they don't like me, besides the fact that Tipster tagged them and said, yeah, look at this guy roasting me. He's roasting me, guys. Get on him, boys. Get on him while I eat these 17 pizzas. Which is his right. He can have as many pizzas as he like. Yo, Vim, I do think that he can out-eat Foodie Beauty. That's a fact. I think he can eat Foodie Beauty under the table. We talk all this crap about Foodie Beauty, Amberlyn, whatever her name is. Tipster is on that list, man. This is not right. If you care about him, right, I would like just, I don't know, check on him. He does say how he's depressed all the time. And remember when he quit YouTube like 30 times and literally posted a sad meme? This nigga, yo, he posted a sad anime meme. I'm quitting YouTube. I can't take it. My mental health. Like mental health. Maybe he's eating as like a depression thing. Maybe he's eating like as a sign of depression. Right? And if that's the case, if you care about him, no, why not check on him? Why not snatch the cheeseburger out of his hand real quick once or twice? I'm like, hey, my man, I'm not going to go to the store and go and get you the whole grocery joint. I'm not. You talking about some of you want some cheese and nachos. I'm talking about you getting to bring me the tub of nachos. Like, don't even bring me the little drink. You need the one that's the size of a mop bucket. And then you want like this big giant Costco size nacho drink. I gotta go get that for your happiness so you could be good for your stream later today? That's crazy. What do you think Tipster ate today? What do you think he ate today? I tell you, there wasn't a fruit or vegetable in sight. Not one, unless he had some letters on that double Mondo burger, double cheese, bacon Mondo burger he had, looking like the good burger joint. And mind you, that was his wake up breakfast meal. Fries with bacon and cheese on it. With the hold up. I had to stop this real quick just to let y'all know that I need you to hit the like button. Oh yeah. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Just check just now. Just check. YouTube be unsubscribing people or whatnot. Make sure that you sub and drop some comments. Put Fang in the comment sections. Let me know that you rock with me. Also, don't forget to check me out on Patreon. Helps me keep going. You never know, man. I might get canceled. Might come on here. I might be gone tomorrow. Never know. Check me out on Patreon and find exclusive content. You also get early access to a bunch of stuff as well. All right, back to the video with your anxious ass. What you know? Where you going to that you got to rush? Play the video. So apparently Tipster decided it would be the best bet to do like this fake prank with his friend. Kefu's. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the fake little prank. All right. Hey
everyone, so I'm recording this video away from my computer right now because I'm in the process of packing to Ireland. But there's been a situation that just came up recently with Tipster. So if you don't know who Tipster is some guy who is part of the commentary community. He got into a bunch of drama. He left. Everyone got pissed at him. And I felt bad for him because I know like a lot of the people that he used to be friends with were all really, really shitty people. They're Nazi adjacent. Right.
Oh, snap. So look. What you pretty much say though, what's happened is Tipster turned his back on everybody that Keffels was talking crap about and saying a lot of nasty things. Right? He went to Keffels, was mooching off for their fans,
That way, it gave Tipster the liberty to distance himself from that community because Tipster has been woke since day one. But when I said it, everyone called me crazy. He said I was being a hater. Tipster's not woke. And then look, he shows clear signs that he's always been woke, always going to be woke. That's what he's about. Clear signs. But now the woke people are starting to back away from him because they notice that he's not just woke. He also a bitch. So they don't want to be around him. And now he don't got no friends. I bet you he takes a mental health break. How much you want to bet he takes a mental health break? Because that's what Tipster does.
Right now,
little baby.
They're all on Twitter defending Leafy for making Holocaust jokes, saying that trans people need to be rounded up and put into concentration camps.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And I thought our friendship was going well.
Hey, this is for educational purposes only. The things that are being said by Kefus does not represent BX Beast Boy or the Fang Gang. I just want to let that be known. Put it in the comment section. This is educational purposes. Show nasty, so just gonna blurt out anything, huh?
And then someone sent me this leak DM. Keffels is starting.
Let me take a look at that.
This leak DM.
Okay. In that DM, let me see. I want to clear this image up. Damn, the quality is really, really low. I guess because they uploaded it from their phone. I wanted to clear it up. There's an icon in the corner, and it might be Tipster's icon. I don't know if this is a fake DM or anything, but Tipster talking crap behind the scenes and doing a lot of nasty, shady stuff. I absolutely believe. You talking about the same content creator that reached out to his friends to tell him not to work with me? Yeah, that sounds like Tipster. Sound like Tipster to me.
Keffels is starting to piss me off. Everyone is talking about how she's pro-deplatforming, and I'm starting to think they might be right. Eventually, you got to admit, if enough people are saying it, it's got to be true, right?
That's
Maybe
crazy.
I fucked up. So I think I might not associate with her anymore. Tomorrow, I'm going to confront her about her toxic behavior. And if she doesn't
sound
accept
like
my criticism,
Tipster.
well, she better get ready. I'm not putting up with her shit anymore. So fucking tired of getting fucked over, man. Believe.
This sounds just like Tipster. I can't confirm if this is him or if this message is real, but it sounds just like him. From me talking to him behind the scenes, in front of the scene, yeah, this sound like him. This sound like him going behind someone's back and doing all this nastiness and trying to set them up. Yep. Definitely sounds just like, sounds familiar, right? Mm-hmm. Sound like his swag.
Me.
That's what he's known for.
Enough of this shit with my DMs getting leaked. I've been through enough of this shit with my DMs getting leaked and constantly being told how much I cheat on my wife. All I want to do is get away from all this drama. Like, it seems like no matter what I do, I always end up in the same shit. Damn, dude. Tipster, I literally stuck my neck out for you.
Damn.
I introduced you to all my friends, even though
gave you a new community, a new fan base, so you could go around saying how woke you are. Woke on woke crime. I love woke on woke crime. It's one of my favorite things to review. I love it. I'm talking about the metaphorical, no one gets harmed, only on the YouTube, internet, just talking crap, kind of like crime, not actual crime. That's nasty. I don't want no one doing anything of the sort.
So you're kind of like a creepy chaser, man. Like, you slide into my trans friends' DMs and you're way too friendly.
You sliding in DMs? Tipster ain't learned nothing. Tipster, you ain't learned. You still sliding? You Tipster, you still sliding, brother? Brother, you still sliding? You still slid up it? Okay. All right, brother. You crazy. You nasty too. You just, wow. You thirsty. You need it. I'm telling you, him and his wife, they don't get busy. He needs it. This is what you do. Because I've seen your parents, not trying to, super judge you. I'm just talking about reality. You need to go to the store. I need you to go get some Jergens, right? Get the big bottle. You need to get the big bottle of the Jergens. Okay, Tipster, get the big bottle. Get you one of them old school Q hefts. Get the magazine, old school, and then that's going to be the best you ever could do.
Ever. Ever. I don't even think working girls would take that order. Everyone got limits, bro. Everyone got limits, including Kefus. Kefus is like, excuse me? You think I can't do better? Yo, when Kefus is looking at you like, you think I can't do better than you, Tipster? When that's the look you getting from Kefus, you down bad, bro. Tipster, aka Blimpster, aka Simpster, aka Loser. Brother, I got courses on my Patreon. If you sign up for the course, I could give you one-on-one coaching sessions so it ain't got to be bad out here. You looking sad. If you had a son, he would be disappointed in you. You would never be able to tell him to take out the trash ever again. Come on, man. A little bit of clout, your little friends that you kiss their butt just so you could get their fans. That's not going to protect you from this. This is going to happen to you forever. Because you. This is you. This is always going to happen and you're going to play victim. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I got to take a mental health break. Yo, man, whatever. Do whatever you feel is necessary. But the fact that you got to say that publicly means that you saying it for attention. I'm just calling it. It ain't like you slipped up and said it during conversation or during the live stream. When you make a post about it, it means you looking for attention. The only thing I post is like motivational things and comedy. I tell people, yo, I'm focused. I'm on the grind. I'm not, I need to take a mental health break. No, I just take a break if I need to take a break. But usually for me, I don't, because working and going live and doing videos makes me happy. And I think it makes my supporters happy as well. So I'm going to do as many videos as possible. I'm going to stay up to date. Check for me every day. If you are a BX Beast Boy fan, check for me every day.
Like, there's obviously something going on there. It's really not cool. And I'm just like really disappointed because maybe my problem is that I'm too forgiving. I really vouched for him and then he ends up saying this shit. Like the deplatforming stuff. Like his friends right now are literally defending someone saying that trans people should be put in concentration camps, making direct references to the Holocaust.
What she's saying does not represent the opinions of BX Beast Boy. I am watching this video for educational purposes so we can have a discussion. As far as deplatforming, I don't believe in it unless it's to the extreme. Someone saying words does not mean you should deplatform them, Kefools. But if it's EDP, I don't care. You get what I mean?
And he's going on about pro deplatforming. Fuck off, dude. This is why no one likes you. I'm glad that you have no friends. Anyway.
I know how petty you got to be to tell somebody I'm glad you ain't got friends. And that's funny. He said his heart jumps every time his phone notification goes off, just hoping it's someone under his crime post pandering. He's like, yep. He's like, I want people to care about me. Please, I need to pander. He's a wokey. People are finally starting to see it. They finally starting to peep game of how woke he is. He's always been a woke beta male. That's his style. That's his swag. And getting told by Kefools, I'm not that desperate. That's sad. You know what the type of dark thoughts is going through his brain right now? He got rejected by Kefools. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. My man, stick to signing up for the girls OF. I don't rock with that, but if that's what you want to, that's your best bet. Or you could go and get that Jergens. Go and get that Jergens and go and get your Daniel son Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off, bro. Just go ahead. That's your best bet. Get your Daniel son on. Cause you getting rejected by Kefools. Yo, fam, is you down bad. They said the Tipster downfall has been epic, but kind of sucks as a former fan knowing how anti-woke he used to be. He ain't been anti-woke since I've been a content creator on YouTube. I don't like going that deep into the history of me and Tipster, right? I did a documentary, but I really didn't focus too much on me and him. I try to stay unbiased. But this dude is a woke beta male cuck. He's been that way since day one. Me and him had a fallout because his nastiness, I started distancing myself. He started publicly doing the kefus and throwing false allegations out there and just saying whatever to see what sticks. And then he would start doing blackball things where he would call his bigger YouTuber friends and tell them not to work with me. And other people, I'm not the only one he does the blackball to. And then also, he'll throw rocks in his hands. He'll send 1,000 subliminal shots at me. Think people don't send me clips from his live stream with him talking about me and talking crap? But then if I say something about him publicly to him, he cries. He's a bitch.
I don't really know what else to say about this. I'm just really disappointed, and I wanted everyone to know why I'm not associating with Tipster anymore. Peace out.
Because he woke. Because Tipster is a woke beta male. He's blue pill. He's always been that way, but he's been able to hide behind AugieRFC and act like he edgy. No, you can't hide behind the incel king forever. What are you talking about? And now him and AugieRFC are going back and forth. I'm telling you, these people be pretending to be friends. They pretend to be cool with each other. They don't have the same ideology. They can't even agree to disagree. Your automatic thing to do is to run away. These are supposed to be your friends, right? They were never friends. They were just using each other. Nicholas DeOrio and AugieRFC was using him as a punching bag metaphorically so they get their jokes off like he's our team mascot. Tipster was their team mascot. And Tipster was using them for clout. Tipster don't really get that much people like that rock with his personality. They rock with him as like a journalist, right? So-called, because he'll get into the story and do like the 30 things behind the scenes to get the scoop and all this other stuff and leak DMs and how many times he done leaked voice calls and all that type. That's what he do. That's his style. He'll say in the voice, no, I'm never going to leak this. And then he'll send it to up and coming content creators so they can leak it on his behalf. This is the stuff that Tipster has done. I've been saying this since day one, and people call me crazy, and I was a hater, as if I don't got proof and receipts of everything I've ever said. This dude is disgusting, fam. This dude is nasty. He's always been a woke cancel culture vulture since day one, fam. That's just facts. You said Augie and Nick really held back too soon, and the sad part, so much. Yeah. He was their mascot. That's why. He was their mascot, so they allowed him to just be a punk beta male bitch, right, on a regular basis. Let's see what Tipster had to say, though. Let's see what Tipster had to say. I think, look, he unblocked me. I still got him blocked back. I've blocked him one time. He blocked me 7 times. Maybe we're going on 8. But he has me blocked on here. Let's take a look at some of his messages. Okay. Here's one of his first messages to Keffels in response. And in this sicko shares her oh my gosh. This is why you probably needed AugieRFC to incel Prince. Right? Hey, don't take that as an insult, Augie. I think I can help you, man. Let me be your mentor, man. I could get you out of that incel hole, brother. I promise you. I promise you, man. I get you some swag real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Right? You gotta just stop hanging out with people like Tipster. He gonna have you just in the dark hole. And also stop just accusing people of being the P word just because you don't like them, Augie. That's nasty. You're nasty for that. You're nasty. You deleted some of those, but you kept some videos accusing people of being the P word just because you don't like them. I don't care if they're a piece of crap. That's wrong. That's wrong. Have some integrity, Augie. But distance yourself from people like this so you could get out that hole. And that goes for any incel. Follow me. Subscribe to me. If you got questions, ask. That's what I'm here for. Though you don't gotta live like this. But I digress. So let's see what Tipster says. Let's see how to not be a man. After everything I did for you, Keffels, after everything that he shares the video, he promotes her video. This dude's a fool. I stuck my neck out for you. I put my reputation on the line to defend you. This is the things I get. Spreading lies about me. Well, Tipster, you've done it a plethora of times to other people, man. So can't feel bad for you if that's true. But I do believe everything that she said because you have been trying to flirt with them. You was flirting on their comment sections. So I do believe you probably flirted in DMs. But that's your swag. You thirsty. You've done that how many times? How many females can say that? A plethora. Every time you get canceled, or not even canceled, you've never been canceled for real. Every time you receive criticism, it's for you being a little creepy man that's thirsty. Drink some water, go to the store, get some Jergens or some Vaseline, whatever your preference is, and go to work. Right? And then maybe you could focus on journalism. Ain't that why people say they like you? Not because of you cool. You ain't cool. You ain't got swag. You not funny. Those sound effects on your soundboard is trash. How you gonna add an applause sound effect and then make a corny joke and then applaud your own joke? If you don't get your trash ass up out of here, you know Tipster wanted me to write for him, right? That's why he mad. That's why he mad. I was like, no, I want to work for myself. I'm way funnier. I don't need to work for you. He been hating on me for years, ever since. But guess what? Beast Boy independent. He ain't never had to sell his soul. I ain't never had to sell my soul. I ain't never had to simp. You ain't never going to see somebody saying that I simped. You can see somebody say that I was an asshole, but so what? I admit that. There's hating ass. You see somebody young up and coming that make you look horrible because you trash at your job, and then you try to bury them. But guess what? Everybody remembers. The same thing that happened to Illuminati can happen to you. You think I'm the only one? You know how many people contact me about Tipster? And I was like, I ain't gonna talk about it. You got bigger YouTubers that I've supported since day one that can't stand me, that hate me, right? And I still to this day don't know what the fuck I did to them. Oh, Tipster added them and told them I was bullying him. Tipster tagged them and told them that I wouldn't leave him alone because I cracked a few jokes on him. He cracked some crazy jokes on me. I laugh it off. I crack jokes on him. He blocks me, cries about it. I called him out to a debate. He says no. He debates my fans for 3 hours. Oh, you didn't know? Tipster don't debate you. He debates your fans. Either you trash at debating, so he'll accept the debate. But if you're good, he'll say no and debate your fans. Remember when the Predator Catchers challenged him to a debate? And he said, no, I'm not Destiny. But then debated their fans the next day. No one questioned that? No one thought that was unusual? That he would say yes to their fans? Why he debate my fans instead of debating me? It's because he a bitch. Because he a bitch. Now let's get into it. Let's finish. I put my reputation on the line and defended you. Y'all might hear sirens in the background. It's kind of noisy where I'm at. Thanks, and this is the thanks I get. See, you don't do good things and expect something in return because then it's not genuine, Tipster. You just wanted to have power over couples. She seems like they had power over you. Spreading lies about me. There's no loyalty in this ish. They just metaphorically just, give his friends the shiv. They just do that to them, to all his buddies. Been going on a tour pretty much. Why did you have to announce that you don't rock with your friends? Why was that? Why did it have to be an announcement? Right? Like, come on. But now everyone has to be loyal to you. You really think this persona that you made up in your head, like you the big bad tipster. Tipster, if I met you in real life, you would run across the street, trip and fall, and then roll down the hill. And I wouldn't have even said a word to you. This is facts, Tipster. You don't got a gangster bone in your body. You're not good at commentary. You're not funny. I don't think that many females think you're attractive. Your wife don't want nothing to do with you. She don't even touch you. That's why you don't hear simping. What else? Want me to keep listing reasons why you mad? Why you over here simping for keffels again? Will you get told by keffels? I'm going to keep saying it. Nah, I'm good. I'm not that desperate. You got to really contemplate what's going on. So he said, F you, keffels. Literally, F you. Can I retweet this? Can I retweet it? Don't just do a regular retweet. I need to quote that. I needs to quote that. I needs to quote that. Oh Lord, LMFAO. Am I even allowed to do this? Because I got him blocked. I only blocked him. Hold on. I only blocked him because he kept blocking me and then unblocking me, and it was strange. I'll unblock him, okay? All right. But let me talk this crowd. LMFAO. Soft simp. Soft simster. Soft simster. Yo, go get some lotion. Go get some lotion and stop crying. Maybe go talk to your wife. Like, yeah, go talk to your wife before I hook her up with a real man that can push. Yo, oh, he's gonna cancel me so bad. I think she needs help. Man. You know, some. Is this too far? Before I hook up with a real man. Nah, you know what? Let's not do too much. This ain't Rumble. Hook up with a real man. There you go. Let's end it like that. There you go, man. And just so he know it comes from with love, just so he know I'm saying it with love, right? From the heart, though. From the heart. Sincerely, though. Fuck you, Tipster. For real. From the heart. I mean it from the heart, man. Sincere. From the heart. From the heart. I mean this. Just so you can know, I'm gonna like it so I can support you. I'm gonna like it. I like the post. So now from the heart, you know that came from like a real place. That came from a genuine place, Tipster. That ain't come from a hateful place. From the heart. Y'all better hit the like button. I'm cooking. I'm petty. And luckily for me, my whole fan base might be a little petty too, but it's okay. As long as you don't go to the extreme, it's okay to be petty. Oh man, let's keep reacting before he removes it. He did a bunch of posts back to back. Oh, he's such a crying baby. He's such a crying baby, man. Oh, crying baby, man. And look. Really? Yo, wait. Is that her real name? I didn't know that was her real name. Why are you saying her real name, Tipster? Tipster, for real? Why are you acting like y'all broke up? Tipster, you got to move on, my G. You got to move on. Look at the comment section. Somebody said she was your soulmate. That's funny. Yo, now I got to see. Now I got to be petty. Let me quote tweet. Come from the heart. Though. I'm showing him love. You block everybody. You just blocked your friends hours before. Stop bitching. Sign up at my Patreon so I can teach you how to put the sandwich. No, he looks like a pizza guy. Pizza down and be a man. And say, you block everybody. You just block your friends hours before this. Stop bitching. Sign up at my Patreon so I can teach you how to put the pizza down. Oh, Garfield is in full effect today. Nice to meet you guys. Oh, wait. Hold on. Just so Blimpster know that this comes from a positive place, and I don't mean this with any malice. From the heart, though. From the heart. Sincere. I'm from the heart, man. Hand on chest. I'm going to like the post to support him. I'm going to like the post. I'm going to support that man as he's going through these hard times. Oh, man. Look at this. Y'all see his what he got on his bio? His description? Streamer, think memer, unapologetically edgy lefty.
Ooh. Ooh, did you take Wokester out your name? He took Wokester out his name. Oh, and he said he's a drama llama. All right, let's see the final message. Let's see the final message. From the Blimpster. You got Keemstar underneath. I'll read that next. Let's read what the Blimpster said. Going. I gotta get the tears and crying right. Going off live for a bit. This ish had me mentally up. And I kinda want to be left alone. So why would you make it sweet? Why would you make it sweet? Why would you not just put the phone down? Why would you? Oh, because you want sadness. No one says out loud to no one who's asking, I want to be left alone unless they don't want to be left alone. He wants to be DM'd. He wants people to coddle him. He wants people to baby him. He wants your arm to be put around him and told that he's okay. I got a message for him. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. You might not be cut out for YouTube or the internet. You're lame. You're strange. And for the booty, you will donate some change. Man up. Put the hot dogs down. Stop crying. Stop crying on the net. On the net. Stop crying on the net. Go for a run so people can see your neck. Hold on, let me read it out. You might not be cut out for YouTube or the internet. You're lame, you're strange, and for the booty, you would donate some change. Man up, put the hot dogs down, stop crying on the net, go for a run so people can see your neck. Oh, man. Oh, snap. Oh, hold on, wait. Not done. If I got a face looking like the Blob from X-Men. Talk about a movie character. There you go. That's nice. There you go. Hold on. Just so he can know that this doesn't come from a place of malice. This is from the heart. This is from the heart, man. Sincere. I mean no ill intention. I'm giving him great advice. Hit that like button. There you go. Tipster. Tipster, my man Blimpster. Yo, you doing bad, bro. You going outside. If that fool's got you in your Usher bag, you doing whole albums? You about to do a mixtape about how sad you are? How your wife feel that you crying over this person? You crying? You cry. Now, if I had to guess, AugieRFC or Nicholas DeOrio, one of the two, is probably about to have a field day. If they don't, they pussy. But if they do, they're gonna have a field day. They're gonna roast. They're gonna joke. They're gonna have a good time. Fam. And yeah, seems like that's what he deserves, bro. Look at Keemstar. Life is a wonderful thing. Don't do anything stupid. Shut up, Keemstar. Shut up. No, this is what he want. He want people to be so sad and feel bad for him so he could like play victim. Yo, you're a loser. Oh, I had so much fun. I'm glad I went live to talk about this. Hi, guys. I wanted to ask you real quick, can you check out my music? The link will be in the description. I got like a few new music videos. I'm really passionate about it. I've been rapping and singing and doing beats and all that stuff for some years, and I really would love your opinion. So if you could take the time, check that out. Subscribe if you like the music. Check it out, man. Just, actually go through my catalog. There's quite a few songs there. Appreciate you. See you later.